Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Making a Difference here on Buzz TV. I'm your host, Wayne Veldsman. Today, we actually get to speak with the chairman, Mr. Jack Brickhouse of Royalty Ministries Community Foundation. They're clearly making a huge difference in this world, and I'm excited to have him share some more about it. Jack, thanks so much for being here.
Wayne, I appreciate you having me on. Thanks for sharing the platform.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. I mean, just to kick us off, why don't you tell a little bit more about what you guys are working on over there at the foundation?
Absolutely. So we at Royalty Ministries Community Foundation are a 501c3 counseling firm. Our primary focus is mental health awareness. We kind of tackle that, using three tools. The first is research called ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experiences. Basically, what that does is we work with the community members to help them assess their level of trauma that they may have experienced in life. Outside of experiencing violence and some of the surface level things, there's a myriad of experiences that we all go through, different contingent upon the area you come from. But all of those experiences, impact our life as we go into adulthood. If they're not, maintained or it's never brought to the forefront that you're experiencing any of these challenges. People just go through their life and they deal with substance abuse and all of these other negative things. So we utilize ACEs as a gateway to help individuals understand different mental health practices and understand their level of trauma. We also are in Mesa, Arizona, which is the first autism certified city in the country as of 2019. And so we are certified in autism as well as the ACEs, but our ministry is certified in autism. And again, same formula. There's so many people who don't understand autism about what it is. They may know the word. And so we educate the community on, hey, this is autism. These are the great resources that we have here in the community, so on and so forth. And then finally, it's just about diversity and inclusion. So we're doing work with the LGBTQ community to help them with the mental traumas that they experience as they go through their life. So healing the community, our core values are heal, helping everyone achieve love. And that's kind of the basis of all the work that we do.
Dude, absolutely amazing. Mental health awareness, really working that autism space, diversity,
Yes.
inclusion, like unbelievable. How did you actually get involved with the foundation yourself?
Absolutely. So I have a nonprofit, Brickhouse Cares. We focus on education. So a little background on me is my degrees, master and bachelor, are in organizational leadership. And so I use that to assist the community. I've worked with bigger companies before. I've worked with the White House, worked with the Super Bowl on previous projects prior to this. But I wanted to come back and really put my attention and my education into the nonprofit space. And so I've been in the nonprofit space here between our two organizations, probably about 8 or 9 years, but I've been in the community doing work prior to then. And just I come from Gary, Indiana, right outside of Chicago. And, that was just one of the focuses I had once I left my community was to be able to be a bridge between the communities and resources that are available.
Very nice. Wow. Coming from working with the White House and the Super Bowl and just wanting to give back to communities is pretty unbelievable. One thing I noticed on your all's website says that you like to go out and get your hands dirty. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, what that physical work's like?
Absolutely. It looks like a myriad of things. So just recently, we sponsored one of our families. One of the sons have autism. And so they were a part of the Autism Speaks walk. So we not only raised funds for that, but our CEO, a lot of our leadership team went out and walked with that individual. We visit other ministry communities. We do a lot of work in behavioral health. Here in Arizona, there's a huge Native population. So earlier this year, we were doing some mental health awareness, working with some different Natives, whether we're out working with the homeless. We just left an event. It's called Chaplaincy for Homelessness. And so our pastor has partnered with that organization, and he's going to start going out with that group. So, we don't try to reinvent the wheel. We stay in our space, but then we utilize our partners to go out and continue to connect into the community outside of just the initiatives that we have. And that keeps us, pretty acclimated to what the needs are at any given time in our community.
I think that's pretty amazing for everybody to take note, right? You're not reinventing the wheel, you're using strategic partnerships, and you're making a huge, huge difference. So, Jack, hey, I want to thank you for being here today, man. I'm sure we could speak a lot longer, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that want to learn more.
Right. Absolutely. You can check our website out, rmaz.org. We're on Facebook, Twitter. If you want to find me personally, just search Mr. Jack Brickhouse, all one word. You'll find all the crazy things I have going on.
Beautiful. Mr. Jack Brickhouse, thanks again. To everybody else that's tuned in listening, thank you for being here. If you want to learn more, check us out over at iwantabuzz.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Wayne Veldsman, and you've been listening to Making a Difference.